Here I have a nice little game for all you puzzle fans. It is Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo on the Sega Saturn. This is another one of my revisited videos where I revisit all of the games that I've previously done videos for on the Saturn, but I record them in better quality and all of that shit. So have we got options? Have we got easy? We've got easy, yeah. Damage level, low. Game speed, yeah, yeah, we'll go very slow. See, the game will probably ramp it up as you progress through the arcade mode anyway. So yeah, basically this is kind of like a Tetris-y game. I'm not sure whether this got an arcade release. To be honest, it probably did, because Crazy Jack people would like to play shit like this in the arcade. So we're gonna pick Ryu. I always pick Ryu in Street Fighter, just because. So here we go. Yeah, it's kind of like a block puzzle game in the kind of Tetris vein. But it's one of those multicoloured ones, so more like columns, you know, the Sega game, I guess. So yeah, basically try and match up the colours, clear the blocks, and we've got some nice kind of rearranged Street Fighter 2 music in the background. As Ryu and Ryu duke it out. Right, so we're matching the colours. What am I waiting for? So I'm matching the colours. What am I missing? I'm missing something here. Have I just not had the thing that I need? Is this what I need? So it just decided to not give me any of the mechanisms to actually pop the goddamn jewels. So that's kind of outrageous. Yeah. So matching the old jewels up. And every time we clear these things, we will, well, you would assume that you'd do an attack, but apparently not. I assume this one's going to clear everything of the same colour regardless of where it's placed. Right, so yeah, we've cleared the screen. We are winning despite the computer seemingly trying its best to fuck me up, not giving me the required orb-like things to actually get rid of the damn bricks, gems, columns type things, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, this is a game that will just be essential for Street Fighter fans, even though it plays nothing like Street Fighter, and it gives us a round breakdown at the end of the round, I guess, at the end of the stage. I'm not aware of this character I'm up against here in a Street Fighter game, so maybe it's just like some random Capcom character that I'm unaware of. So yeah, certainly on the beginner, you know, the easiest difficulty, there's not too much to worry about here. Pretty easy. So if we get 4, in a cube, then it bulges up. And we're going to try that with these yellow ones. And that's done that. And then what happens? Does that shit like all explode or something? God knows. Consolidation. Yeah, it all just consolidates. Get rid of them so we can move in on them blue ones. The thing with this game is it's not really got anything to do with Street Fighter apart from being themed on Street Fighter. You know, the gameplay mechanics are so far removed from Street Fighter, it's unbelievable. But at the same time, if you're a puzzle game fan, if you want a puzzle game to play, then you'd struggle to not recommend it. But the combination of having it being Street Fighter themed is kind of bizarre. If you want to pick this game up, probably cost you like £8, something like that. And now them little timer blocks have gone. Smash it up. Well, they're not really timers. Every time you connect, you know, with a brick, gem, whatever you want to call them, it takes the counter down one. Fuck's sake. The interesting thing is you've got the Street Fighter characters sort of in the centre of the screen, going through the various animations, but you're so transfixed on actually trying to play the game, it's pretty pointless. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's no need for that. That's ridiculous. I think that's all actually to do with what the opponent does. Like, if they clear shit, then you can also kind of fuck your shit up. Right, so we've broken that little spell there of countery blocky thingies. Now we're cooking with gas again. It's not really giving me it. Ah, oh, come on, that's not fair. Fucking bullshit. That makes me feel like there's also some luck involved in this game, rather than just tactics and puzzling. Yeah, fuck it, we'll select Chun-Li. Interesting that there's not really, you can't, it appears there's not like Zangief and E Honda and Blanca and all them characters. Just like, they've got like some other random characters instead of them. I don't know, it's almost like it says to me that originally it wasn't a Street Fighter game and they just thought at the last minute, oh, put some Street Fighter characters in and call it Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. And then people might buy it by accident thinking it's a new Street Fighter game. Because the title Puzzle Fighter is kind of misleading, it's not really fighting. Should have been called like Super Puzzle Blaster or Super Puzzle Blocks 2 Turbo. So So we've got a big ass fucking consolidation of red there. It's insane. Some crazy shit right there. And it's about to get bigger. This is fucking insane. I need something to clear the red ones. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, look at that boy. Right. Yes, beat this motherfucker. Yeah. Come on, that's gotta be it for the opposition, and there we go. I win, you pussies. Yeah, this, for me, this is an interesting title, and one you've got to have in your collection, really. But at the same time, if I had a Saturn at the time of this being released, I'd have been disappointed, to be honest. Not because it's a bad game, I just feel like it's a game that would better have been suited to a handheld system. Music's all Japanese stuff, so I think that they were trying to appeal to the more hardcore gamers, the hardened Street Fighter veterans, rather than the casual gamer with this one. Pointless block just explodes itself. So yeah, I'm pretty clear. The opponent looks pretty fucked unless they can turn it around quickly. The problem is, whilst I have an empty screen, it doesn't give me much to clear. There we go, they're gonna start fucking pounding shit on me now. Oh, fuck's sake, come on, that's not fair. Clear some shit hopefully when these counters are gone. Oh come on, it's not fair. So I've got no space to work with now. I just fucked it, man. It was going so well. Game really can just turn around instantly. Fucking bite you in the ass. Yeah. Fuck with my bitch Chun-Li, yo. Kind of disappointing that if you get two of these Orby things, that it doesn't create like a bigger explosion. You know, like if you're playing something like Candy Crush, you'd get like some big ass explosion that would like completely rape the screen. But not so the case here, which kind of disappoints me. Another great puzzle game to check out on Saturn is Baku Baku, if you've never played that one. Yes! Pulled it back. Alright. Yeah, Baku Baku, similar-ish sort of game. So that's definitely the one to check out. And blah blah blah. So I'll beat the easy level. Game over, yeah! Can't help doing that when I'm playing Saturn. Sorry. Scores ranking. Big dog. Big dog in the Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo game. God, that's a mouthful. Yeah, so if I have a quick street puzzle mode, see what this is. Let's go all out, motherfuckers. We'll go Ken this time. Call this guy Ken Block, because he'll knock your block off in it. Alright.
Ready?
Fight. I have no idea what the difference here is. Nice Street Fighter music again. Can't remember whether this is Ken's stage or Ryu's, the music. Certainly a rearranging, different arrangement, should I say, of the original theme, one of the more memorable tunes from the Street Fighter 2 soundtrack. I love the intro music of Street Fighter 2, it's awesome. So yeah, it would pretty much seem like this is just a mode where it hands your ass straight back to you. So I'll have one more go, and then call it quits on this one. Go with Donovan. Jason Donovan. Good old Mr. Donna Kebab. Right. And he's fighting himself. Man's at war with himself, innit? So the opponent's shit seems to come down a lot quicker than mine, and I think that's what fucks me up, because the opponent can just absolutely hammer me with yeah, like it is there, just hammering me with shit, because it's like you clear shit and it ends up on your enemy's screen. Which does kind of result in tense matches if you can, if you have two equally matched components or opponents. Can't speak. Which doesn't happen when I play the computer there, unfortunately. So yeah, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, puzzle game that can hand your ass back to you on a plate made of shiny blocks. Yeah, if you're a puzzle fan, you'll want it. If you're a Street Fighter fan, you'll want it, but you probably won't really play it that much. You'll just want it in your collection, just to look at the box. Yeah, it's an interesting title, and it's a solid title, but I would have been mortifyingly depressed if I'd have spent like 50 quid on this in 1995 after just spunking £400 on a Sega Saturn, to be honest. But it's not a bad game for your little Saturn retro collection.